Hello, my lovely spectators. Dee here, and welcome to my studio. So, we are at week 3 for the Find the Fun in February 2022, 2026. Girl, I don't want to go back. So, week 1, week 2 have been done. The videos are pretty much up. I'm just having fun today. I'm making whatever I want to make, whatever comes to my brain. So for week number 3, we have underwater, window or tunnel, and then ribbon and lace. So I have an idea. I have a vision, okay, and what came to me. So I've got a couple extra things, right? Because I was using this and this, but now I have to have, let's have a window. So we're going to go from there. So I am going to need to actually use another tool for the moment. Sorry, I got to reach for this guy over here. Ooh. All right, I don't think I was even in the screen. So here's my little thing. It's underwater. So we have to have some kind of underwater element. Okay, no problem. Let's see here. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. So I think this is, I hate this one. It's too long. I mean, it's good that it's long, but I got no space. So let's see here. I believe it is 9 by 12. If I do that, I'm going to get 9. I want something a little bit more than that. You know what? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the elements that I want. Okay. So let me see how this guy is set up. So this is 1 inch. Okay. So I want a strip. I want a 1 inch strip. I'm going to take another 1 inch strip and then see what happened. That's no fun. Okay, 1 inch strip. Okay, 1 inch strip there. I'm going to turn it because I need another 1 inch strip over here. And there we go. Okay, I think that would be enough. We're gonna say that's enough. Okay, so then I'm only gonna need a little piece of this. So let me cut that out. It's maybe a 4 inch by 4 inch. Yeah, so that's that way, and then 4 inch this way because window. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna have that there, something. And then for this one, let me see, is it bigger or smaller? Oh wow, it's the same size. How coincidental is that? Anyway, all right. I do feel like I need something else. I need something else. I need something else, and I can't remember what it is. I need a circle. That's what it is. I need a circle. And that's going to be a problem because my circle punches suck big time. I'm going to put this over there. Sorry, you got to reach again. Okay. So, all right. Take another one of these sheets of paper because I need the same color. All right, and I'm gonna bring in another item. So a little more supplies here, right? But we're working. Idea is in my head, so I'm gonna go with it. Okay, so this is a little bigger, but I don't need it for that. I need it for the circle that I want. Where's my big circles? Okay, I have a 3.5 bunch. Let's see if that's gonna work out. Okay. Yeah. I hate that these things are so close to here. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to freehand it, guys. I'm gonna have to freehand this thing. So this is gonna be a little longer than 15 or so minutes because I'm trying to get fancy. We got to step it up each time. Okay, so we got that. So I'm going to need to cut this out. And I'm going to need space that goes around it. So that's going to be interesting. Scissors. So Nayeka watch me cut and see if I can cut around here decently. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm trying to just, you know, get my like self a 1 inch around. So this is just a free cut right now. Because right now it looks like a big old egg. But that's all right. Okay. So now let's try to clean this up without losing too much. Okay, so I'm going to try to be visually... okay, it's not 100%, but it's gonna work because remember, I'm just crafting to get the idea out of my head. I'm not trying to make it like, it doesn't have to be like perfect. Okay, that's good. That's the size that I want. So now I got to get the center out. So we're gonna take out some of the center. This paper is kind of thick. Okay, so once we get we get the little guy in here. Okay, and we're gonna go around the circle. I am not cutting. I want this a little bit thicker, so I'm trying to stay on the roundness of it. And you guys will forgive me, right? I know you will. And so we're going to do this. Let's see how badly does that look. This side is a little rough, so let's clean it up just a little bit. Okay, make sure that this fits on there. Perfect. I can cut off the edges, no problem. All right, I don't need this. Is scrap. Okay. And again, I forget that I need to have a circle here. So, we're going to do a circle here. All right, so where's my cutting thing? Let's go. And with this one, I want to cut a little bit past that. So I want to go past it a little bit and go around it this way. Okay. So hint, I want a portal in my thing here. So yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see how this is looking. Okay. Is it perfect? No. Are we having fun? Yes, we are having fun. Okay. We need to attend to this piece of stuff right now. I don't want to get too much of whatever. So we're gonna use it as scrap for right now. But I need to do this. Why do you say? Who can tell us why? Because I'm trying to make something. And I'm not quite digging it, but we are... Hello? I don't know if you see me. We are trying something. So, I'm not trying to make a mess. I'm just gonna do that a little bit. Okay. That's just regular old alcohol. That was probably not the best thing to do, but that's okay. We learn. You know what? It has a blue tinge. I'm good. I needed to have a little bit of a blue tinge So we are good. We are good. Okay, so I'm gonna ink. So because I want to have some dark edges. So let me take out something here. Taking out some scorched timber. Scorched timber. Trying to put the other things away. So I'm going to do this right here. And then inside here as well. The greenish will add a little bit to maybe the location that I'm trying to depict over here. So, okay. And then we want to, this one here. Okay. And then these two on that side. Okay. All right. So, distressing. Can anyone guess what I'm trying to depict over here? All right, no? Okay. Since I have the extra, I'm going to, meaning the extra cardstock from over there, I'm going to pop some circles. I don't know how many I need, so I'm just gonna pop the entire perimeter and hope for the best. I'm probably gonna need some more, but we shall see. Oh, one is bad. Oh, I can do some over here too. All right, we'll hold off on that because my hand is hurting. I think, yeah, I'm gonna try to, I need to ink some of these guys, so I think I'm just gonna try to roll them in the ink pad over here. Okay, we just did a little bit of grunge. There's that one that got cut. Okay, let's grab a few more. Let's try to. Okay, so it could be a little bit grungy. I'm not upset with that. Okay, so I said portal. So as I'm starting to build this, I need to like kind of tell you where I'm at, what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking submarine. I'm thinking cruise. I'm thinking old time worker who's in the cruise, and this is in their room. And so, yeah, let's see if I could put this concept together. Okay. So there's a little bit of dirt because it's downstairs and wherever the hell these people are at. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to attach this back here. And a matter of fact, I'm just going to use tape because I'm going to have to sandwich something else. So that's fine. Tape is good. Okay, tape here. Tape over here. Unnecessary, but, you know, being extra over here. All right, there we go. So it lays flat. So we have that window. We're going to fix this guy over here. Okay, and this is our portal. A portal out of our room where we work as a scullery maid on our ship, our cruise ship. Okay, so we have our portal. We also have to have the structure in the room. So this is the top. This is a high portal. We are in the bottom of the bellies of the cruise boat, yacht, whatever. We're coming over. We're coming over from wherever. And so, yeah, that's that. And then we have, I'm going to do it this way. So it has a little bit of something. It doesn't look like a frame because it's not meant to be a frame. Okay, these are the pieces of the metal that have been put together, right, to build the ship, right? It's high up because we are low down deep, and so it's the lowest that they could put. It's still the highest in our room of window. Let's move it over a little bit more so it could be somewhat balanced, right? Okay, we're gonna cut this off. Okay, where's my little da-ba-da? Just for right on this, not the whole thing. Okay. Then the reason why I wanted to have some of these is because we have to have our rivets that are holding everything together. Okay. So I want to have that dimensionality. Okay. Yeah, so Inky Fingers is perfect and get more ink on these things. It's trying to find the ones that actually got some ink on them. Okay, we need some more to have some ink on them. Let me do that. Okay, so yes. So I don't know. So you guys are watching this. If you are, thank you so much. Would this be something, just watching anything being made might be something that you want to see? Just, have some. Oh no, the other side was better. So let me just turn it over. It'll get it. And we'll have 4 coming down here. So we got our rivets that are holding those boards, not boards, metal sheathing together, right? Let me raise you up a little bit. Okay. We also have to have rivets going across the top. Okay, let's see if we can get these guys on relatively quickly. Oh, whatever. Do I have any more dark ones? No. Okay, we'll darken some of the ones up. As well as my fingers. Okay. Okay, no, needs more darkness. We need some more grunge. Yeah, this is a little off, but that's okay. It's not a real stateroom or scullery room or whatever. Okay, some of the pieces are off. They cut corners down here. Okay. I was like, hello, ink it and then put it down the way that you just inked it. That makes no sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and we do have a few more. So, guess where they're going? Is that all of them? Oh, let's get them all. Let's use them all. Okay. Okay. Because, we have to complete the idea. Okay. So we're going to have here, 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 and here. Let's start with that. There. There. This is where you'll see that my thing is not correct in terms of spacing. Here. Okay, I have 3 more. I need 1 more. So I can punch 1 more. Going here, here, here. That one that was messed up, that's the one. That's the one that I needed. see, that's what's going to cause me delay because I don't know what, there it goes. All right, we just needed one more. Let's just ink that bad boy up. Okay. So, all right. So we're almost done. And it's a little longer. There was a lot more components up in here than before. So we have underwater, right? Because we can see that we are underwater, right? It's not the best water, but it's underwater. I think I'm gonna take a different color cardstock or something. Let's see, what do I have here? I'll have this. Can I put the sand underwater? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Versus doing another crazy thing. So we'll do that in a minute. Okay. And I also have to say that we needed to use lace, ribbon or lace, and I found this in the stash. And you know how a lot of those windows have a little curtain or something. Now, I don't have the curtains over here, but I have the valance. So we're going to throw that valance on there. And guess what we're going to use? Double-sided tape. Double-sided tape, because why not, right? It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. Put that like that. Okay. And take the tape thing off. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, there it goes. I got it. I got it. Okay, and so we're going to put the valance on, and I folded it onto the double-sided back. Okay. Oh, sticking good. Come on. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll put the valance on, right? Because, you know, even though it's, you know, the Scullery Maid's quarters, they still want them to at least have something that feels a little pretty. So it's the ugliest and cheapest fabric that they could afford when they were building the ship. They put here on this one. Okay. Okay. So we're going to dub this one the Titanic. Okay. And I need to just get this guy. It's still stuck under there like it shouldn't be. All right. Here we go. Got it. I got it. I got it. There we go. Make sure, yeah, okay. All right, and then another piece over here to wrap it around. We're not worried about the back right now. And then we're going to have our little thing here. So we're going to actually cut a little dune on here, right? We're going to ink that so we can see the dune. Okay, over here, and glue those together. All right, we're going to have that there. And because I don't think you're going to see much, let's take a look. How does that look? We have a little dune out there on whatever. We're going to have a little shipwreck. And so we're going to put the little shipwreck out there, right? That's what we see off in the distance. And again, more tape. Okay. All right. So here's my little project for week number 3. We got the underwater. We've got the window. We were in the steamer, bottom of the cruise ship, whatever, in the bowels of the ship's quarter people that take care of the ship, employees. And then outside the window, we see a shipwreck. We have lace because that's all they could afford. But anyway, oh, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little story and being crafty, crafty. But anyway, that was week 3. So I got one more week 4. So that's this week. So I got to think about that for a few minutes and then I will get to work. I'm not trying to think about it that long. I started today a couple of hours ago doing some other crafts. And then I said, you know what? I never got to do it because, one of the ladies popped up on what I was watching in the background. I said, you know what? I'm going to get on that. So anyway, until next time, check me out. I'll see you then. Ciao, ciao. Bye.